Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. I've got Cleveland clubs in my hands. I'm here in the States with Cleveland, so we've got their representatives as well. Going to talk to me about the Launcher HB high bore. You might remember high bore technology, so we got lots of things going on in this quite affordable package. Let's talk Cleveland drivers. Right, Cleveland HB highball. We've got Anthony here just sorting out the GC2 that we're going to use to collect some real ball data as well. We've also got Zach from Cleveland who's going to talk to us about the tech. We've also got a helicopter going over. Right guys, this is Zach. Hello Zach.
How's it going?
Yeah, good, thank you. He's going to talk to us about what high ball launcher driver could offer, because there is a lot of things going on with this club. He's the most qualified to tell you. Right Zach, tell us a little bit about the sole, shall we, here. This bit here, what we got going on here?
Yeah, so what we got here is what we call flex fin technology. These little fins on the sole are actually going to flex at impact, and they're going to add ball speed, especially on those off-center hits low on the face.
So they're more friendly when you're catching it more out the bottom of the club?
Yes, absolutely.
Are they going to do much when you capture it out the top? Probably not.
No. On the top though, what we do have is we have the high bore crown technology. So similar to old Cleveland drivers, we've got the high bore crown here. This is actually going to allow us to take weight and move it low and deep, because it is going to take some weight out of there. Okay. Also, this high bore crown is going to flex more at impact, so it's going to help on those off-center balls, off-center hits on the top of the face.
Okay, so you've got a flexing face from the bit on the bottom, bit
yes.
on the top,
yes.
which is going to help off-center hits on the top. I mean, if you look at my strikes there, that's me warming up. Everyone hits around the face. Best players every player. Obviously there's different levels of miss. Now if I go and hit it here, there's no club that can help you there, surely, is there?
I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so.
So you're really trying to focus on people who are trying to dot anywhere around the sweet spot and help them as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a cup face in here as well, which is going to obviously help those off-center hits. It's going to lower the COR, so you're going to get more ball speed, you're going to get more distance. I don't know if there's a club on the planet that's going to help you hit it off the toe.
The reason I say that is because it's one of those things I think amateurs, when I do tests, people say, oh, you should get an amateur to test it because they hit all around the face. Look at my strikes, everyone hits all around the face.
Yeah.
If you start moving away from here, golf clubs, maybe the word lessons jump into mind a little bit there.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But you're trying to keep that face as fast across as much as the middle and around it as you can.
Absolutely.
Help as many golfers as
absolutely. You can. I think the one thing with these clubs that you'll see is that they're just extremely easy to hit.
Let's have a little bit of number collection. I would say this club sits a fraction left, which is kind of in the brief as well, is it? To try and calm down the people who are losing it off to the right?
Yeah, it definitely has a little bit of left in it, but it's the high bore crown kind of offsets that. Yeah.
Numbers time then. Let's see what it can do. .245 spinning at 2,845. So that was a little lower on the face, which is why the spin jumped up a fraction more. That's knuckleball. Yeah, 259 spinning 2584. I think I'm getting. Is that what you've got?
Yeah.
That'll be higher spinning, a bit lower. So 242 spinning at 3,300, because I did catch that. That little bit lower on the face. So interesting numbers, exactly what I would expect from this kind of club. I mean, I'm going to spin this club between 2.5, so 2.2 at optimum hit up to 3,000, because it's built around a 2.5, 2.6 spin model optimum for me, because it's weight low and back. I use a lower spinning model, remember. So the average carry is exactly where I'd want it to be. But think about your average golfer that this is aimed at. They're going to be wanting the ball to go high, they're going to want a certain amount of spin on it, and they're going to want it as friendly as possible. The thing I thought was most interesting is they didn't go anywhere near as left as I was expecting for something that sits that little bit towed in. We'll take it on the course and give it a test there too. Right, on the course, Launcher HB, so the high ball driver, it's got that slight left bias, so I'm just going to hit shots, see if I can hit fairway, see how much that kind of comes into play or not. I'm not going to try and manipulate my swing at all, and see if the ball runs out to a reasonable distance. Right, it's about 230 to carry the bunker on the right, so I'm just going to go slightly up the left of it. I've hit that pretty good, nice flight, no leftness at all. Oh, knuckleball, that's a long one. Right, I'm going to give it one more go again. This is a 9° that I'm using. It's just got the stock shaft in it. It's the Miyazaki Sikua. It's a blue and white one. Again, that's a pretty decent hit. Slightly towier, so it'll be interesting to see if that goes further or not. Because that was definitely a little bit more high toe compared to the first one, which was more centered. So we're going to get maybe a little less spin on that one, higher launch, that gearing down, taking the spin off. So that one might run further. Let's get up there and see. So the GPS here on the car, that's where we started. There is where we are. The balls are literally just in front of me there. Machine. Hello. And the toe ball, you can see, has gone that fraction further, but that's more online than anything else. So performing on two different strikes exactly how you would want. You know, they're going good distance when I'm dotting it around the middle. And again, interesting, bearing in mind on the range, my longest hit was not my normal longest hit. Again, why I come on the course. Range testing to on-course testing, they're not the same thing. This fairway was quite inviting for me. I was able to kind of really go for that, and I sent it out there a bit more. Right, last tee shot with the launcher HB Cleveland driver. For the price point this club is at, I think you'll struggle to find anything better, to be honest. And in a world where I see lots of people moaning about price, and the prices are up there for clubs, it's quite interesting to see a company with a name the size of Cleveland trying to give you technology. You know, you've got compression on the face and you've got high bore core technology. You've got all those technologies that people want without all the kind of glitz and glamour, if you like, with twisty bits and all that kind of stuff. So it's quite refreshing. It'll be interesting to see how you take to it. But let's remember, you know, this club isn't for everyone. It sits a fraction left. Some people want changeability, but for the player out there who wants to go and get fit, which should be all of you by now, and you want the club to perform as good as anything, maybe struggle with losing it to the right, because this one's definitely set up to go a little left, which I have seen a bit in the testing, but not massively, and it certainly doesn't look ugly with any left turns on it. You know, this is one you've got to put on your try list. You've got to go and give it a go, because it performs absolutely fine. Front about 40 yards short. I called it slightly toey, but again, for a toey hit, that's a good performing club. Let me know what you think. Is it one you would try? Post comments down below. I'd love to know why you would or wouldn't try it. And what about the fact it's got no changeability on it? Is that something that would appeal to you or not? And that price point, again, comments down below. Under £300, around that price. Don't quote me because they'll move, but under £300 as I understand it. It's quite a different price point, isn't it? Down there, comments. Does that make it good or bad? Let me know. Speak to you all soon.